What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We are driving currently, so I might not be looking at the camera all the time, but welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that I dislike about my car. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to drop it a like, obviously, and subscribe if you're new around here. And if you want me to do a video on the things that I do like, make sure to drop a comment down below and I'll be sure to do that in the next video. So the first topic we're going to be talking about is I don't know how this is on the ST, but definitely on the Mark 6 Z-Tech S, which is what I drive. The gear ratio is so, is it short or high? I'm not sure, short or high anyway. So basically when I'm sat at 70 miles an hour, I'm revving at least 3,500 revs. So when you actually want to push the vehicle, obviously only in Mexico or somewhere like that, you can't, because you just run out of revs. So there's only so much you want to do, and if you're quite keen in looking after your cars like I do, I don't particularly want to be pushing it over sort of 4,000 revs like on a constant speed as such. So that's number one, high revving at high speeds. Point number 2 is the fact that the seats on these cars, they're really nice, but they always break. So when I first got this car, my driver's seat handle was snapped. I fixed that. Since then my passenger cable's gone and it's just dingle dangling. You can just about see it on the bottom of the camera there. It's just dingle dangling like in the back of my car. Now I could probably try and fix it, but sorry, I just saw something a bit random. Yeah, I could try and fix it, but it's going to be such a pain to fix because you've got to thread it through, that it's just not worth it. I don't really get many people in the back anyway, so, but that is just one of those little things that is really annoying, so that makes the number 2 spot. And just quickly, these aren't in any order, so just because the high revs is number 1 and that's number 2 doesn't mean that they're the worst. That's just the order I'm saying them in. Number 3 is the fact that you can't really make any performance gains whatsoever to these cars. Now obviously I knew that buying the car, that naturally aspirated 1.6 petrol, you're not going to be able to get many performance gains. And I think it's pretty much the same story on the 2 litre. Without spending loads of money doing your cams and all that sort of stuff, you can't really get any performance gains. Obviously I've got the induction kit on this, that's the Roost Motorsport one. If you haven't seen that video where I go through all of the mods, make sure to check that out in the description below. But yeah, you can't really make any performance gains, so you're pretty much stuck at 100 brake, which is what is in this. Now that seems quite slow, but it's plenty enough for what I do. It's got plenty of pull to it, surprisingly. But yeah, only 100 brake, but there we go, number 3. Right, number 4. Now 4 and 5, just before we get ahead in. Now, just before we start with 4 and 5, these are more related to my personal car. Now, I don't actually know if they are on all the Z-Tech S's or all the Fiestas or all the STs, but these are more related to my car. Now, number 5 definitely won't be on all of them. It might be on some, depends if you've done it or not. So, jumping in straight with number 4, that is a little click when you push my clutch in. So when you depress the clutch all the way down, what I actually get is like a little click noise. Now I don't really know what it is. You might have just been able to pick it up then. I'll see if I can turn up the volume in that little section and see if you can hear it, but I don't particularly know what it is. Let me know in the comments below if you've got it as well. I've got absolutely no idea what it is, so yeah, help me out in the comments, let me know what that is. And finally, number 5 is my induction kit whines. It makes like a whiny scream noise. Now, I did ask on the Fiesta page on Facebook, and I sort of said, I've got a Roost Motorsport induction kit, do they all whine? Mine makes like a screaming noise. And they said, yeah, they do. So that is kind of annoying sometimes because it sounds like something's broken on your car. It doesn't give like a whistle like you would expect with a turbo or like the new STs. It just sounds strange. Like, I've never heard of it before. I'll see if I can get a clip of me doing it again. Well, let's see if we can get it now. It does happen most of the time, and I think sometimes it happens with more fuel. So you might have just been able to hear it then. I don't know how the best way that I describe it is like a whining noise. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below about that one as well. If you have got a Roost Motorsport kit, or you know how to stop that, then let me know. So that'll be it for today's video, boys. Make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, sorry about the last video, by the way. The last video was a bit random. I've decided that I am going to get my alloys refurbed. Now, I've spoke to a couple of guys in Colchester that I know through my work, so hopefully I'm going to be going to see them at some point, and today I've just taken a few bits back to Halfords that I never used in the end. So I'm going to take those back, do my daily stuff, but that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching to this point if you have done, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.